Hello, Gemini. Happy July. I hope you're all well. This is going to be a short general reading for the sign of Gemini for July 2024. So if you're new here, hi, welcome to Marie and Kate Tarot. If you are returning, thank you so much. As I say, it's going to be a short July reading. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do something a bit more in-depth later on in the month, but we'll just need to wait and see for each sign. So we have got a self-reflection card, first of all, just to see if we can get some general themes. Is there a question that's going to come up that you maybe want to think about over the course of July? Okay. So I hope you had a lovely birthday season, Gemini. Right, let's see. Okay, so interesting, especially because you're a Gemini in their sign. So the question is, how is my mind? Now, what could we glean from that? What could we take for that? Well, anything really, Is there something on your mind, Gemini, that is giving you considerable, considerable anguish, maybe, or is it something that just keeps going round and round that you can't quite find a solution for? Only you will know, Gemini, okay? Is there something just constantly? It feels like there's something that's going round and round. That does feel like for the majority of you. You're very much mind orientated. You're driven by your thoughts. And sometimes it can be a blessing and it can be a curse at times, because you're just so, your mind is so fast, it moves so quickly, and you jump from things to things, and you rush into things without fully thinking them through. But yeah, only you will know what this means. So happy pondering, Gemini. Okay, so put them there and we'll get into the main reading. So can I have some cards, please, for Gemini for July 2024? And if you're looking for a longer reading, Gemini, if you check out my amazing friend's channel, Scorched Earth, where for July I did the readings, I guest starred on her channel, and there is a longer reading for Gemini there. Okay, let's see. Okay, and what energy have we got at the bottom of the deck? We have got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So we have got, it's a pretty hefty month, to be honest, Gemini, with you. We have got Death coming up. We've got the Five of Cups and we've got the Empress. And then, as I say, at the bottom of the deck, we have got Judgment. Okay, so it's a very Plutonian feel to this month, Gemini. There is there does seem to be, and it would make sense after the fact that you've just had your birthday season, because I find that when we have birthdays, it's an opportunity to reset. It's an opportunity to reset what we've been doing up until that point. Or we can make like new resolutions. It's basically, it's like the ending and the beginning of something, but it feels very much that something has come to an end, and with that shadow of Judgment, the shadow card being Judgment, it feels like, it's been an end that's been coming for quite some time, and you're feeling quite, I don't know, I'm getting the sense of, this kind of hopefulness. There's a hopefulness that, it feels very much that you feel, or you think, being a Gemini, you think that the decision that you have made is the right one. It's been difficult. It's been a really hard choice, whatever this choice has been, but ultimately you know that it's for your best interests. And that can be hard at times, there can be a period of reflection. And I think that's what that period of reflection, I think that's what this Five of Cups is saying, it is traditionally one of the cards, it's a card of Scorpio, as is the Death card, and as is Judgment. So as I say, it's a very Scorpionic reading here. There's a lot of Scorpio energy floating about here. But I feel like with you, Gemini, there's been an opportunity where you're going to, for the month of July, that it feels like you're just going to take stock. There's this ending has came, and it's very much, a lot of July is going to be, it's going to be spent reflecting, reflecting on, well, do you know what, I have done this, it's gone, but there's still a level of optimism, there's still a level of self-care taking place. And I think that self-care is just coming to terms with the ending, the thing that's ended, and realising that now, with the Empress, which is, it's like, it's Venus energy, the Empress, and it's also a card that it's Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So Taurus being a neighbouring sign of yours, and Libra being a cousin, I feel like, because it's a fellow air sign. It feels very much, you've made the choice to evolve, and the Empress is saying, right, okay, here we see you, Gemini, we see that you have made this difficult choice. It's whatever it was is ended, but now we're going to show you that abundance. It's time for you to emerge, and that's what it feels like, Gemini. It feels like for whatever length of time you have almost been hiding, and I wouldn't say that you've been lying. Okay, I'm not going to go as strong as to say you've been lying about something, or lying to yourself, but that could be what this thing on your mind has been. The fact that this ending, that's what that could be. And that's why you need to kind of think about that. You need to think and actually ask yourself the question, well, how is my mind? Am I experiencing any direct consequences from this ending? And, there is healing available here, because it is very much the Empress energy. Yeah, there's an abundance, there's abundant energy. There's something that's been birthed anew. Something new is coming to fruition. It's like there's this gestation period, and it might even be, the fact that you started it in Taurus season, so you started it in like your April, May time, in springtime, and then that it'll be coming to fruition around September, October time, which is Libra season. So that's something that could be coming up. But I feel very much for you, a lot of you, Gemini, as there's been some difficult choices, there's been some difficult endings, painful endings, and you're not necessarily sure, if it was the right thing to do. It could be severing ties with people in your life. That that's coming through quite strongly, but there's you've had to like kind of sever ties, and it doesn't necessarily need to be like, right, fine, I'm never speaking to you again. It feels like it could be, like maybe leaving one job, so leaving people that you're used to interacting with, and going to a new position where there'll be new people, or, you know, changing things up completely and you're wondering, oh, have I done the right thing? You know, is this the right thing? Only you can answer that question, Gemini. And I think that in the process of working that out, you will discover that there's an abundance and there is a reward. There's a reward coming to you after a period of gestation. Okay, my Gemini loves, but reach out to friends, reach out to those who know you, those who understand you, and those that you can get a sense of comfort from. Okay, my darlings, right, you take care, have a wonderful July, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye bye.